I see how I could be self-centered most of the time or sometimes, and I've made the effort, especially last year, to decenter myself. If you knew me in 2023, you actually don't know me. So hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey girl, my name is Lucy. On this channel I make self-development, self-improvement type content and a sprinkle of lifestyle vlogs here and there. I know you're going to have a good time, so subscribe and join the family, okay? In today's video we're going to talk about mindset switch that I intend to implement in the year 2025 to make it my best year. I just thought it'd be useful to share this just in case anyone might be wondering, or you're in this journey of finding yourself building your dream life, trying to see ways that you can make 2025 the best year for you. Maybe this video might help you. I hope it actually does. But also, one of the main reasons why I wanted to share this is because it serves as a reminder for me and also holds me accountable for what I plan in terms of mindset for the year 2025. When we talk about self-development, improving our lives, being our best selves, tapping into a higher self, one of the major things that controls that is our mindset, our thinking, our perspective of life and situations and events. And that's also why when we talk about different transformations on this channel, I always touch on mindset, because your mind plays a huge role in how your life goes, how you think, whether you achieve something or you don't. It all begins with what's in here. You can actually physically get something done, but your head will tell you otherwise, and you will actually not get that thing done. And I just need a lot of people to understand how powerful your mind is, how powerful your head can be. And if you don't have a hold on it, if you don't know how to control your head, your heart, your emotions, you'll not be able to get a grip of your life eventually. The importance of having the right mindset is honestly not talked about enough. If you don't have the right mindset, you will never get far ahead in life, and that's just the truth. And for me, I've struggled with a lot of negative mindset for years. Some of them I didn't even know were negative mindset. I just knew it as the way of life, but it held me back from so many things, achieving my goals, from actually going for things that I really wanted. But my heart will tell me, or my head will tell me, that I'm not qualified for something, or I don't have the right skill set for something, or I'm not going to be liked, or I'm not going to be chosen. Just self-sabotage situations just because my head is not right. The moment I started, picking apart these emotions and this mindset, my life changed. My life became different. And as much as I can help somebody out there, people out there, I'd like to. One of the biggest mindset shift that I intend to hold on to focus on for 2025 is to embrace the growth mindset. I have always preached about the growth mindset, and I've always known of how important it is to have that mindset in your life. You will never be disappointed. You will never fail. You will never truly be let down by any negative event if you have the growth mindset. And that's the truth. I have practiced growth mindset for a while, but the year 2025, I really want to take it seriously, because I know that there are a lot of areas that I could really do better when it comes to having this growth mindset. I tend to be somewhat of a perfectionist, and this is the reason why this is my focus area for 2025. Despite knowing how important having the growth mindset is, I'm that one person that tends to want things to go the way that I want it to go. Like, I just want things to be perfect and beautiful. I feel like I can't come on camera not being my best self. And this is not to say that, if I don't feel good, I should still work or come on camera and talk to you guys and do stuff, right? That's not that, because rest is important. There are certain mindset that I have that things just have to be up to the T. It has to be, what I'm talking about. If you have this perfection problem, right? Things just have to look right. It has to look good for me to embrace it fully. So mine actually had gotten so bad to the point where even when I have good things happening in my life, I don't necessarily celebrate those good things in the capacity that it requires or capacity that it should be celebrated, because it's not quite right. I can have a big news or a big revelation or something grand happen in my life, but because it's not really quite the way I wanted it to go, I am happy, but I'm not truly fully happy. And that is such a bad mindset to have, because it takes away from your joy and happiness in life. And once you don't show gratitude, things leave you, like things go further away from you. If you don't appreciate the life you live, what you have, the things you're able to get, your successes, your milestones, all of that, then you don't deserve it, basically. And you're telling God, you're telling the universe that it's not what you wanted, or it's not quite what should be in your story. And it could be snatched from you at any time. You never truly know how painful it is to live without that thing because you have it. But when you have it, you don't actually appreciate it. In 2025, I'm heavily focused on the growth mindset. I intend to focus on learning and growing and development rather than perfection. I want to always see every opportunity, either good or bad, as, an opportunity for growth. This is something that I, again, have practiced so much in my life. I've been practicing, but I could do better. And I know in my soul, I could do better. And I know the reason why I've had certain restrictions and certain setbacks in life is because I've really not fully gotten there with the growth mindset. And in 2025, I really want to embrace that mindset. I really want to live by it on a daily basis. I want to see every opportunity as an opportunity for me to develop myself, whether it didn't go the way I wanted it to go, whether it's not the outcome that I expected, it will always be an opportunity to grow. I would always see the light in it. So help me God, because 2025 has to be different. It will be different, is different. I already know that in my heart, and I keep affirming that for myself, because the growth mindset opened doors that you honestly have no idea. The growth mindset always automatically leans into the gratitude mindset, where you're always grateful for how things are, good or bad, in your life. If you wanted a position or a job or a relationship or a friendship, it didn't go as you wanted it to go, you're always taking the good from that situation. There are situations that I've had in my life in the past where when I started practicing this growth mindset and I was actively getting onto it, things would honestly not be going well, and I would be able to take something out of it and be able to laugh in that situation. And people around me are just like, how are you even laughing in this situation? I'm like, there is God, and there's a reason why things go the way it goes, because God wants it to go that way, type thing. And they are always surprised. And that's something that I really want to hold on to and perfect in the year 2025. My second 2025 mindset switch is to be present. I have struggled so much. If you followed a lot of my videos, especially videos that I have set myself as an example on this channel, if there is something that you would pick, is over the years, oh my God, I don't even know how long at this point, I wasn't present. I feel like I have always lived life just on the go. I've mentioned this so many times. I was just getting things done. I was doing what needs to be done, but I wasn't really conscious of those things that I was doing for a very long time. Not to exaggerate, I think all my life up until my late 20s, I have always just been doing things, getting things done, getting by each day. I felt like I was just getting it done. Like I was, winning each day, but I wasn't truly embracing what each day came with. I wasn't present. I was just laser focused on doing right, being right, going by the book, getting my things together, getting my ish together. But to really be present and really feel emotions on situations or be present with people, especially when I'm having conversations. And this is one of the reasons why friendship wasn't really a thing for me in the past. I've been transparent about that. I just didn't care for it. Relationships, probably, yeah. But honestly, I don't even think I was even giving my best, to be fair. I was just not as connected and tapped in as I should in life, in anything. I just wasn't present. I wouldn't say I lost so much time and so much in that period where I wasn't present, but what I would say is I could have gotten more. All I just needed to do was be present, enjoy the moment. I was a multitasker. Still am, but really, really better. And this is the reason why it is on this list for 2025. I multitask. I have caught myself so many times doing several things at a time. So if I'm cooking, I'm also cleaning, I'm also watching a movie, I'm also doing so many things at one time. I was so bad at that. With time, I got better, especially when I introduced slow living into my life. Slow living really helped me be conscious of things that I'm doing at each moment. So if I'm taking a bath, I'm taking a bath. I feel the bubbles. I feel the temperature of the water. I feel everything. I feel the water on my skin, because I intentionally want to be present, and you can too. I know that life is fast paced. Things seem to be going to. People are getting things done. People are becoming billionaires and millionaires overnight. So it's kind of hard to just slow down, but you need to slow down, because the years will go by, time will go by, things will go by, flash before your eyes, and before you know it, you can't even give account of things that have happened in the past. There are certain people that, and I know I used to be one of those, where you can go out with them, spend a whole night out with them, and the next day you're saying whatever it is happened the previous day, and they're looking at you as if they were not there. I used to be that person, to be honest. I'm just like, that happened? Yeah, because I'm typically somewhere else when I'm supposed to be there. I've gotten so much better over the years. Sometimes I truly want to go back, you know, especially with relationships. And when I say relationships, it's not like just romantic relationships. I mean like with friendships as well. Sometimes I want to go back and, you know, have conversations with people that were trying to get to me, but I just wasn't there. I couldn't just give them that. I didn't have the capacity to. Being present in 2025 has to be super intentional because I want to feel everything. I want to know everything, the nitty-gritty details of everything. I want to be fully present. 2024, I was present. I was present even much more than I was in 2023. If you knew me in 2023, you actually don't know me. You are not in my life anymore. I can confidently tell you, you don't know me. I'm a whole different person now, and I'm so proud of myself because the work is showing. The time, the patience, the tears, all of it, the meltdowns is showing, right? Last year, I was so intentional as well about being present, and I took a lot of me time. I took a lot of, sometimes I was forced to because, you know, whatever. I took a lot of time to myself last year, and I really felt every emotion and dealt with every situation without escaping or running away from them or putting them in the back burner. For 2025, oh my God, super intentional. I want to be really present. I want to take things really slow. If I'm cooking, again, I typically would romanticize that process. If I was romanticizing the process as much like that in 2024, 2025 is going to be times 3. Okay. I want to have conversations with people where I am truly listening to them as opposed to my head being somewhere else or being on my phone or something, because that was, you know, my issue. I really want to express, feel, experience every bit of everything that is happening with me. Now, the third mindset switch for my 2025 is to focus on contribution. I don't see myself as a selfish person, right? When it comes to negative selfishness, I am selfish in a way where I always put me first. And to be honest, there's a thin line between negative selfish and positive selfishness, however. And there are times when you're looking out for yourself and being selfish, you could cross that line and be self-centered. So many times I crossed that line. So many times, and this is me being transparent with you, and sometimes I OD on certain stuff, and I've been able to have that self-reflection and be like, okay, I see how I could be self-centered most of the time or sometimes, and I've made the effort, especially last year, to decenter myself. Which is quite funny. Honestly, I think it's actually a good problem to have or a good issue to tackle when you have to learn to decenter yourself, because I feel like it's a bigger issue when you need to learn to decenter other people from your life, like decentering men or friendships and all of that. That's like a deeper issue. But if you're learning to like decenter yourself, that's more positive than actually negative, but obviously it could be negative as well. So I am actually trying to focus on contribution, building community, being more of a people person as opposed to Lucy. Because believe me, when Lucy is Lucying, you cannot tell Lucy anything. For the year 2025, I want to really think about impacting people's life. Obviously, I come first. Like, that's not changing. I want to always have that mindset of how much impact am I leaving in somebody's life or in a community. So I focus on, what do I stand to gain? If this is not benefiting me, out. Still have that mindset. That's not changing. But I also want to have that healthy balance where I think about how much I impact somebody's life as well. You will never say that you were a friend of mine and you didn't feel that nurturing, that act of service, receiving gifts. You will never say that about me because that's how I am typically. But I want to do more of that. I want to really have that as like my forefront for the year 2025, how impactful I can be, especially with community and relationships. My major 2025 mindset switch is challenging my limiting beliefs. I know this is something that's common for a lot of people, but I've always been struggling with this. I've been working on this for a very long time. 2025, I really want to focus on this and really nip it in the bud. Challenging your limiting beliefs can be one of the worst things or one of the most painful things that you'd have to experience, because limiting beliefs obviously holds you back from greatness. You know, I love affirmation so much and I affirm and manifest so much, but it is very difficult when it comes to limiting beliefs, because your limiting beliefs can literally fight with you, fight with your thoughts, fight with your resistance, fight with your affirmations or your manifestations, and you always have to come stronger. So for 2025, it is my focus to challenge it as much as I can, to challenge it even more, because I know a lot of things that I could have done, a lot of videos, there are a lot of topics, a lot of projects, a lot of content that I like to make, but I have a lot of limiting beliefs surrounding that, and has held me back so much, even from growing on this channel. At some point, I even felt like I wasn't growing on this channel. Still don't think I'm growing in the way that I want to grow, obviously, but it's because I have so many thoughts in my head when I want to do things that I want to do. I keep thinking about how will people receive it? What would they say? How would they say? What would they think about me? Just all these things in my head. 2025, that is going in the trash. And I really want to hold myself. Like, I really want to challenge those thoughts so I can achieve all these goals, bring you guys all these beautiful projects and ideas and videos and everything that I have in mind for myself for 2025. I'm honestly committed and intentional to making all these mind shifts work in the capacity that I want them to work for my 2025 to go the way I want it to go. I generally believe and affirm and manifest that 2025 is going to be my best year yet. I hope you have the same thought as well, and I hope you keep affirming. Again, I'm going to remind you, if you've not checked out my affirmation cards that I created, it's going to be linked below. I created 390 affirmation cards, and I do have planners as well as merch, fashion merch. I'm going to have those linked below. The cards, planners can help you set yourself strong for the year 2025. That is pretty much everything that I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Follow me on my socials, Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to have those linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Those of you that are listening in your car, at your job, you at home, I don't care where you at. Turn this up right now, because we're about to go in. Hey, sit there.